do you think about musicians like yourself coming out, Eric Clapton, Van Morrison, you've got Jam for Freedom who've now started up for the grassroots, Jam for Freedom, they're going out there playing live gigs all around the country.
I think it's great, but I don't think it's nearly enough. I mean, it's just unbelievably depressing how few speak out. I mean, and how so many people go along with it. I don't get what's happened to the fucking youth. You know, there should be a massive resistance. They're the ones who are not getting it. They're the ones who are being fucked over by it. And there's no resistance among the youth. They're all just going, oh, you got to wear your mask. Like a fucking, you know, what happened to rock and roll? What the fuck happened to you? You fucking cowards. Brainwashed fucking sheep. Except for a handful like Ian Brown and the older guard, you know, the people you'd never expect. Even the fucking TV personalities like Richard Madeley have got more fucking rock and roll in them than the fucking half the band out now. It's unbelievably pathetic. But the ones who are doing it, you know, good on them. You know, fucking grow a spine, the rest of you.
Why do you think it is that people aren't having the rock and roll spirit?
Oh God. Why? I don't know. I think the ones who are good have been squeezed out of the music industry. That's part of the reason. They don't sign anyone who's got a mouth who speaks up. You don't get signed. You just get sidelined. You'll never get promoted. I mean, the only reason Ian Brown are people doing it is because they already made it before. But if he was to come out now, he'd be deplatformed, shunned. They just wouldn't get him signed. You know, he wouldn't get a deal. You know, and that says a lot because if you, or say John Lennon, if he was around now, he'd have been deplatformed. You wouldn't have had the Beatles. The stuff he said by the time he's 21 would have got him shoved off fucking social media, off everything. Because he spoke his fucking mind because he had a fucking brain. You know, he didn't censor himself. All the best comedians, the big Bill Hickses, all the fucking Andy Cow, all the legends, you know, all of them, Chris Morris, none of them would be allowed now. You know, that's part of the problem. So they've got no one left to look up to except for Ed Sheeran, you know, and fucking Mumford & Sons minus the banjo player. They're fucking, you know, so they go, oh, well, we all agree, we're the revolution. That's the other problem. They think they're revolutionaries.
And what's the solution? More independent record labels, or?
Well, there aren't any really. I mean, you know, the majors don't sign anybody. They don't even sign bands. So economically, they don't bother. That's part of the problem. It's do it. You have to do it yourself. I mean, the good thing is that you've got the outlets to do it yourself. But they sign, you know, you can do it. You don't need a deal like you used to in the past. But then again, they can, you know, they just banned a track called Safe Space off Spotify. I don't know who the artist was. Some rap guy, I think. And it got removed from Spotify. So, wow. So now they can, you know, take your music away because you don't have the right political opinion. I mean, when I was a kid, that was a sign of a totalitarian regime where you know, they banned free expression. We're living in it. And these fucking morons are too damn stupid to realise it.
But do you think with the growing independent media that there will be now publicity for alternative bands?
Well, you know, again, it's that thing, is that there should be. If it's allowed to work organically, there would be. But, you know, like, you got sites like the NME, and they criticise Van Morrison, you know. I mean, they haven't got a fucking pair of balls between them. They're absolutely pathetic. But if they did have a pair of balls between them, they wouldn't get the jobs at the NME. That's how it works. It's not that they've all been, you know, they're all just terrible. It's like the good ones are suppressed. That's how, you know, they work. That's how you know, that's why you don't see anyone good on the BBC, because if they are good, they don't get invited back.
Is it time to build our own NME, to build our own music
I mean,
shows?
that's right. I mean, that's it. And so long as you can find an outlet and they don't fucking kick you off the fucking YouTube or whatever, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it should be, and that's where the excitement will be. And that's where the good comedians will be. And there are actually good comedians. I mean, Will Franken, for example, is very good, but you don't fucking see his name. There's various ones who've done really good routines, and then they get fucking...
Like
where do they go, you know, suddenly they're vanished. You know, the Steve Hughes did a brilliant routine about offence culture. That's hilarious. And I think he's on Live at the Apollo, and then suddenly he's gone, you know. You know, that guy should have been a real star, really. And instead we got fucking Mock the Week, you know. Like, oh yeah, they've been really cutting edge for about 20 years, the same panel. You know, ooh, you know, Boris Johnson, he's bad. That's Trump, he's bad. That's the extent of their fucking humour. Pathetic.
Well, you've given me an idea now.
Yeah, do it. Set up something, do an artistic fucking channel for fucking renegades and exiles, you know, all the fucking lot. Then you'll see the fucking best. Get Dom Frisbee, you know, same as, you know, GB News and whatever. Offer an outlet because there's a fucking hunger for it. And when people are shown the alternative, they will fucking love it. Because, you know, it's good, it's better, it's more intelligent and wittier. So there's a market, but you've got to fucking protect yourself.
Well, thank you.
Anyway.
Tim Biffa, do you want to shout yourself out again?
Well, check myself out, did you say?
Shout yourself out to all the people.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what I meant to say. I'm Tim Biffa, My Drug Hell, check us out, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. Living La Vida Lockdowns, my new single. Available now in all good chemists.